How you doing, class? My name is Ashley Shabazz, and my persuasive speech for the day is: should boys and girls be separated in schools? And my answer to that is no. This speech is about our children in schools in the same classes, co-ed classes. I believe that boys and girls should be in the same class together, because if you don't put them together, they will not know how to react around one another once they get in the real world. They will not know how to communicate with each other. They have been separated from one another for so long that they will think it's okay not to be around the opposite sex. They won't even know how to approach one another when it's time for them to find that significant other. They will not learn that in separate classes. While when you're in a co-ed class, you already be around the opposite sex and know how to talk to the opposite sex. Co-education is about enhancing one's personality. It benefits students way more than keeping them separate in class. They may learn a little better in single-sex classes, but the focus is the overall development of a student. And in the real world, one does not compete with only candidates of his own sex. To me, the separation is illogical. The importance of school is to formally educate young minds and to form stable relationships within different groups. For the near future, and another thing, this situation really sounds sexist, which is discriminating against boys in a certain way and girls in a certain way. The world is not gender blind. I'm going to cite this review teacher, Jill Spinner, and she stated, her and her colleagues are looking out for the best interests of the students, academic and otherwise. We want our kids to have the best of both worlds, Spinner states. They get to speak up. They get to voice their opinions. They get to discuss matters and themes that mean the most to them. It is very empowering to both genders. Sooner or later, you are going to be in college or a workplace with people of the other gender. I believe what's happened is that our attempt to be gender fair, we've gone to be a gender blind approach. And the fact of the matter is, the world is not gender blind. Girls and boys work well with each other. You just need a teacher to teach them right and not stereotype them. Let them feel comfortable in what they're doing. Girls are not just put on this world to have babies and submit to men, in my opinion. You are giving our young men, you're teaching these boys how not to appreciate women. This is my opinion. There are advocates out there that argue that separating boys and girls removes distractions and gender bias in the classroom. But opponents say there is little evidence that such separation works. And it doesn't properly prepare students for the real world which is a co-ed world. I am a woman, and I truly believe the person that came up with the separating boys and girls in school was a man. And I believe he was very arrogant and didn't have a respect for women. To me, he was discriminating against all girls and women because he was being pig-headed. This is just my opinion. And at the time, which these boys in class together just brings their arrogant side out. And no woman can tell or teach them anything. Single-sex classes might do more harm than good. This really insults women as a whole, because to me, you will be teaching the stereotypes rather than to our children academics. Our nation's schools serve as best when they teach our children as individuals with remarkably diverse personalities and learning styles. Not seeing them, or this is a girl, or this is a boy. Seeing them as we are all children and teaching them as individuals. So, at the end of the day, no, I don't think boys and girls should be separated in classes, because at one point in time in their life they're going to run into the opposite sex. Take this into consideration. Thank you for listening. I enjoyed all of you. Thank you.